Hi guys, I'm Kay, your English teacher today with ISpeakSpokeSpoken.com, and don't forget you can download these slides and take the quiz to make sure you've learned everything we're going to cover today. So this is a very simple exercise to improve your pronunciation in English. So here's a list of 30 common American words, and we have the English pronunciation here in red. So let's look at these words to see if you know them. Number 1, water. We emphasize the first syllable in this word, water. It doesn't have the sharp T sound. We don't say water. We soften the T. Water. Water. Good. And number 2, mirror. We emphasize the first syllable, not mirror, mirror. Next we have chocolate. We emphasize the first syllable, and we actually skip this O sound and we shorten it a bit. We say chocolate, chocolate. Good. And next we have vegetable. Again, we're shortening this word just a little bit. We're putting the emphasis on the first syllable, vegetable. Okay, number 5, we have different. We put the emphasis on the first syllable. It's not different, it's different. Different. Good. And next we have close. Even though it has the TH, we don't pronounce it. We say close, close. Kind of like when you close the door. Good. And next we have jewelry. We put the emphasis here on the first syllable, jewelry, jewelry. One more time, jewelry. Good. Okay, another tricky one, squirrel. We put the emphasis on the first syllable, squirrel, squirrel. One more time, squirrel. Good. Okay, and next we have library. Again, emphasis on the first syllable, library, library. One more time. Good. Library. Okay, and number 10. This one is a little tricky. February. February. Emphasis on the first syllable, February. Now this is tricky because I learned to say this word like February without this first R sound. But the correct way to pronounce it is February. February. Good. Okay, number 11. Comfortable. Comfortable. Here we have the emphasis on the first syllable. Comfortable. Comfortable. And number 12, another tricky one. Here we have the emphasis on the first syllable. Wednesday. Wednesday. Good. Even though it's spelled like it should be said Wednesday, we say Wednesday. Wednesday. Good. And number 13, interesting. Emphasis on the first syllable, interesting. Not interesting, interesting. One more time. Interesting. Good. And number 14, mountain. Emphasis on the first syllable, mountain. Mountain. Good. And number 15, we put the emphasis here on the second syllable, aluminum. 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 Good. And number 16, this one's another tricky one. Emphasis on the first syllable, caramel. Caramel. Now, I grew up saying caramel, but the correct pronunciation is caramel. One more time, caramel. Good. And number 17, laundry. Emphasis on the first syllable, laundry. Laundry. Good. And number 18, literature. Literature. A little slowly. Literature. literature. Good. Remember, emphasis on the first syllable, literature. This T has a softer sound, more like a D. Literature. Good. And number 19, temperature. Temperature. Emphasis here on the first syllable, temperature. One more time, temperature. Good. And number 20, secretary. Secretary. Remember to emphasize this first syllable, secretary. Not secretary, secretary. Good. And number 21, vehicle. Vehicle. Emphasis here on the first syllable, vehicle. Good. And number 22, recipe. Recipe. Remember to emphasize this first syllable, recipe. And number 23, family. Emphasis on the first syllable, not family, family. Family. Good. And number 24, internet. Internet. Emphasize the first syllable in internet. Okay, and number 25, camera. Camera. We emphasize the first syllable, camera, and we shorten it. We're not saying camera, we say camera. And number 26, animal. Remember to emphasize the first syllable, animal. Animal. Good. And 27, history. Emphasize the first syllable, history. History. Good. And number 28, hospital. Emphasize the first syllable, hospital. Hospital. And don't forget to pronounce your H. Hospital. Good. And 29, memory. Memory. Emphasize the first syllable, memory. And finally, number 30, regular. Regular. Emphasize the first syllable, regular. Okay guys, so let's go through everything one more time to make sure you've got the pronunciation down. Water. Mirror. Chocolate. Vegetable. Different. Clothes. Jewelry. Squirrel. Library. February. Comfortable. Wednesday. One more time. Wednesday. Good. Interesting. Interesting. Mountain. Aluminum. Aluminum. Caramel. Laundry. Literature. Temperature. Secretary. Vehicle. Recipe. Family. Internet. And let's go to 25. Camera. One more time. Camera. Good. Animal. History. Hospital. Memory. And regular. Good. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Kay with ISpeakSpokeSpoken.com. Don't forget to click on the I in the upper right-hand corner to download these slides and take a quiz to make sure you've learned everything we practiced today. And you can write any questions for us in the comments down below.